Vagabonding, an in-depth summary. Vagabonding, an uncommon guide to the art of long-term world travel by Rolf Potts is not just a book about travel, it's a manifesto for living a life of freedom, adventure, and meaningful exploration. This book is a must-read for anyone dreaming of escaping the confines of the traditional 9-to-5 routine to explore the world and experience life on their own terms. Potts, a seasoned traveler and writer, brings a unique perspective on what it means to live as a vagabond, a traveler who seeks not just sightseeing, but a deeper immersion into the cultures and experiences of the places they visit. In this video, we'll dive deep into the heart of vagabonding, exploring how Rolf Potts challenges our conventional views of travel, savings, and what it means to truly live a fulfilling life. Whether you're considering taking the leap into long-term travel, or you simply want to broaden your mindset about what's possible in life, this book offers invaluable wisdom and inspiration. What is vagabonding? At its core, vagabonding is about creating a life where travel isn't a luxury but an essential part of your life's journey. Potts defines vagabonding as the art of long-term travel, traveling for months or even years at a time, without the typical constraints of a vacation. It's not about the superficial aspects of travel, checking items off a bucket list or staying in expensive resorts. It's about embracing simplicity, freedom, and a minimalist approach to living that lets you explore the world on your own terms. Unlike the traditional tourist who races from one landmark to the next, the vagabond allows themselves to be present, immersed, and open to whatever comes along the journey. It's not about the destinations, it's about the process and the personal transformation that happens along the way. Chapter 1: The Case for Vagabonding. Potts kicks off the book by tackling a major question: why should anyone consider long-term travel? For many people, the idea of taking an extended trip may seem impractical, especially given societal pressures to settle down and adhere to traditional career paths. But Potts argues that the biggest obstacle to long-term travel isn't money or time, it's the way we think about these things. One of the key themes in vagabonding is shifting the mindset that travel is an expensive, once-in-a-lifetime luxury. Potts makes the case that travel is a necessity for personal growth and that anyone, regardless of their financial situation, can take a long-term journey if they prioritize it. The book encourages readers to rethink their priorities, consider what they value, and ask whether they're truly living their best life, or just following the well-worn path laid out by society. Chapter 2: Planning Your Vagabonding Journey. In this section, Potts addresses the logistics of planning a long-term travel adventure. While he promotes the freedom and spontaneity of vagabonding, he also emphasizes the importance of planning, not in the traditional sense of creating a strict itinerary, but in the sense of having a basic framework for your travels. One of the first things Potts stresses is that the planning stage doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need to have everything figured out to get started. The most important thing is to have a general direction and purpose, whether it's exploring a specific region of the world or immersing yourself in a particular culture. Potts offers practical tips on how to manage your finances, secure visas, and find budget-friendly travel options that allow for maximum flexibility. Chapter 3: The Money Myth. Potts goes into great detail about how to finance long-term travel. A common misconception about vagabonding is that it's only for the wealthy, but Potts refutes this idea by showing that travel can be affordable if you approach it in a pragmatic, minimalist way. He shares strategies for saving money, like cutting unnecessary expenses, living frugally, and adopting a less consumer-driven lifestyle. One of the most compelling arguments in the book is that travel doesn't need to cost more than your current lifestyle. By making intentional decisions, like staying in hostels, eating street food, and using public transportation, you can travel on a fraction of the budget you might expect. Potts also addresses the idea of earning money while traveling, from teaching English abroad to freelancing or taking on odd jobs. The book shows how people can make money on the road, emphasizing that vagabonding isn't about simply running out of money and stopping. It's about creating a sustainable lifestyle that allows for ongoing exploration without the pressure of a traditional job. Chapter 4: The Power of Simplicity. Vagabonding is as much about mental freedom as it is about physical freedom. Potts advocates for living simply and reducing your dependence on material possessions. He explains that by downsizing and decluttering your life, you not only reduce the financial and logistical burdens of long-term travel but also free yourself from the psychological weight of consumerism. This chapter emphasizes the importance of understanding that you don't need much to be happy or content. Potts talks about the value of experiences over possessions and how letting go of the desire for things opens up space for personal growth and exploration. It's a beautiful reflection on how less can truly be more when it comes to leading a fulfilling life. Chapter 5: The Vagabonding Lifestyle. The heart of vagabonding lies in its exploration of what it means to actually live the lifestyle of a vagabond. This chapter is about embracing the mindset of the traveler, the kind of person who is open to new experiences, willing to take risks, and excited about the unknown. Potts emphasizes the importance of getting comfortable with uncertainty and the idea of being out of your element. He talks about the joy of being spontaneous and flexible, while also making sure you stay grounded and purposeful. Whether it's choosing where to go next or figuring out how to navigate cultural differences, the vagabond is someone who is not afraid of the unknown but embraces it as a part of their adventure. He also reflects on the importance of building relationships with locals and fellow travelers. It's not just about seeing new places, but about understanding and connecting with the world in a deeper way. Chapter 6: The World is Your Oyster. The final chapters of the book are about the magic of what happens when you fully embrace the vagabonding lifestyle. Potts shares personal anecdotes from his own travels to show the profound impact that long-term travel can have on a person's life. He talks about the transformation that occurs when you break free from conventional routines and take ownership of your own journey. Through stories of adventure, challenge, and discovery, Potts paints a picture of a life filled with possibility. He encourages readers to take the first step, no matter how small, toward the life of their dreams. The world, he reminds us, is vast and waiting for us to explore it. Conclusion: Vagabonding is about living. Vagabonding is more than just a travel guide, it's a call to action for those who seek something more from life than just a paycheck or a career. It's about embracing the unknown, questioning societal norms, and creating a life of adventure, freedom, and fulfillment. Whether you're thinking about quitting your job, taking a gap year, or simply traveling for a few months, vagabonding offers invaluable insight into how to make it happen. It's about living with purpose, seeing the world with fresh eyes, and understanding that a life well lived is one full of experience and personal growth, not material possessions or conventional success. So, are you ready to start your own vagabonding journey? Whether it's across the globe or to the next town over, the world is waiting for you. Rolf Potts shows us that the art of travel isn't just about destinations, it's about the transformative experience of living life fully.